Hey you guys, sorry for the late video run. I had to run around the house trying to get things in order to try to get the scan going. I had to get a switch so I could turn the turntable off and on. So you can see the turntable turning right there. If you leave it on the whole time, then sometimes your scanner won't get a very good scan, so I have to be able to turn it off and on as needed. So let's go and talk about the equipment. So, oh, it's like I gotta skip first. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the equipment. What I have here is I have my Pop 3 scanner, and there's more than one kind of scanner I use. I like this one right here. It's by RevPoint, and sometimes it works really good. Other times it's like, what? This thing doesn't work worth being. So it's kind of a toss-up whether it works or not. The scanner I like to use is in my other room in the closet, and it only scans parts that are a certain size, and this is too big to scan using that. So next I have a turntable that's electric, and I have it hooked up to the power supply and the plugged in. Now, sometimes I'll use this turntable right here too. Woo! But it's hard to use because when you reach up and try to turn the turntable with your hand, sometimes the scanner will pick up your hand and try to make that part of the 3D model. So then I have this light right here. Just a regular camera light. Don't tell me it's out of power. Oh, there we go. And it makes it so it scans even better. So that's why I have that to help light up the situation. Then I have my software here. And my software, which if I can aim this a little better so you can see it, is basically, you can see it kind of showing this right here. And it starts to collect the points in 3D. And what you need to do, which is something people don't know, is this clip plane right here. Depending on where you set it, depends on how much of the scan it will see. So you can see as I slide it over, you can see more or less of how much it's going to clip off. And so basically you keep trying to monkey with it till you get it just right. So you can see here it's a little high because I'm starting to catch this as well. So you can see my hand in there. So you can kind of watch the clip pane. See how the back inside of my hand is clear? As I turn this down, then it changes the level of it so now I can see my hand for the scanning part of it. So you want to align this so that it gets the most detail for your part that you're on. So let me scan this up a little higher for my clip plane. And that looks pretty good. You want it white hot like it looks right now. All right, I know you can't see my screen totally very clear because it's on an iPhone. Hey you guys, thanks for joining me at art here. Let's see, and nope, I cannot create an actual female like from Weird Science. I don't think my wife would appreciate that anyway. So let's go ahead and try the first scan on this. And so let me grab my trusty mouse here, and I will set this so you guys can actually watch the scanner do its thing. And you have a choice of feature, marker, face, body, dark hair, and then color, no color. I'm going to choose feature. Markers where I put these little stickers all over it. Here they are right here. And you just basically place these stickers all over it, and then it uses these stickers to track the part as it moves around. I like to try to use feature first to see what I can do, and then if it doesn't work out, then I can switch to using the markers as well. So what's cool is actually, Anthony, it's made so you can open and close it, so it doesn't have to be 90 degrees. The way Jinx made it was so you could actually have it so it can actually open and close while it's going. Like I said, this is not the final form. This is just me scanning it to get it ready for that final form eventually. So let me go ahead and hit confirm on here. And it did change my clip on it, so I have to change it back. Burp. There we go. And let's go ahead and do a 3-second countdown on this. Get my light on. Let's turn on the turntable. Okay, we got some errors going on there. So it totally freaked out because of this bench right here. So I need to raise it up higher so that that's not in the way. And you could see what it did here. It just totally freaked out on me. So, and generally when I try to scan stuff in, especially using the Pop 3, I find myself doing more trial and error than anything else trying to get it. But so now let's go ahead and dump this one. Restart. And let me try to find something to stack it up on it. So I'll be right back. Actually, you know, before I stack it up on something, let me try something else. I'm going to put this black cloth over the table and see if that helps the scan. If it does, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't think of this before when I tried to scan stuff. This might solve my problem. Here's your problem. Yeah, the older scanners like this Pop 3 and the one in the closet I have and stuff, they do not scan black very well. So I think by covering this and raising that up, that might solve our problem. So let me go ahead and raise this up to match. Burp. There we go. I'm gonna raise it a little higher. Aim it down. Add it. Now it's going to scan the cup in too. I don't care. I can cut that off later using Blender. So that'll be fine. So let's go ahead and start a new one again. Feature, confirm. We'll up our clip to get it white hot in the middle of the scan. That looks pretty good. Do our countdown and turn on our turntable. That's coming out pretty good. So to go around a couple times to get it all succinct. And now we'll pause it. And now we'll change our angle of our scanner. Set it down a little lower. Burp. There we go. I forgot to turn my light on. Burp. And let's go ahead and continue on with the scan. So you see, first it found the orientation. Now I'll do the rotation. All right. So now I'm going to pause it again and then lower my tripod a little bit more. And we'll see if it can take this. Now at this moment it might totally mess up, so I have to be careful. We'll see what it does when I hit play, and if I do, I'll have to hit the undo button a bunch of times. There we go. Looks, whoops. If you look at this, you can see it's shifted on me. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, hit undo, get rid of that last piece. That's probably about as good as we're going to get, so I'm going to go ahead and mesh it. So stop, complete. It's now fusing the cloud mesh. And we'll see what we got. I know it's hard to see on the screen this way. Fill holes, yes. Fill those holes. A black cup and I put there by the scanner. That would have been smart to use a black cup, but I don't actually have one. A book probably would be more stable than a cup. I hope it's awesome when it's done, Mike. A lot of people have said they want it to this to work. Okay, so since I couldn't get the side very good, you can see it kind of got some bulbous stuff going on the bottom. That's okay, I can cut that off later. I'm more worried about the top and the thickness of this edge right here. And you know, that actually came out pretty good. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. I'm pretty happy with that. That's probably the best we're going to get out of this scan. A lot of work to make it so how we want it. But the cool thing is we got one part scanned in, and then it's just a matter of cleaning it up in my in Blender and doing a bunch of stuff on there. So let me go ahead and save this. And I'm going to save it as an STL. Convert 3D. New folder. Grayskull floor. Let's see, this is the right side. Oops, I forgot to choose STL. I gotta do it again. I choose poly instead of. So let me go ahead and change this to STL. There we go. So now if I open up Blender, And from here I can go to my convert objects, Grayskull floor, right side, import. And it always throws it in some crazy location. So now I gotta see where I put it. So you put it way over here. So I gotta select it. And then object, set origin to center of mass. And then I have to tell it to go to position 0, 0, 0. So it will center it in my stage. And I don't understand why when I scan things in with this scanner, it puts it off in the middle of nowhere's land. There we go. Now it's in the right spot. And the angle's never the same. It always messes up whatever angle it is. I don't know why it doesn't format it to the right angle either. So you're always stuck having to readjust the angle to whoop, till you get it close. And you can now see it, how it looks in that. So it's still going to need some work to get it all done, but it's a start. At least we got something. All right, I'm not going to bore you guys by scanning the other half right now, so you guys don't have to watch it on video, but that's kind of how I do it. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's funny, the other scanner places it in the right place every time. It's just this one, this Pop 3, it's just not the same high quality as my other one. But you can see how rough the cup looks. And that cup was smooth. And it just looks like a big old rough mesh, oops, down there. And that was the cup that it was scanning. So it's kind of weird sometimes how it does things. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing another piece. You guys don't have to hang around if you don't want to, but I'll leave the video running, so in case you guys do want to see what the other one looks like while I'm doing this. Let me go and save this too before I forget. Save as. And maybe while I'm editing the floors, I might do a video using my actual computer so you guys can see my computer screen when I'm doing it. So you can watch how I do it from there. All right, so let me change this out. Raise up the 3D scanner. Get out of Blender. Whenever you're scanning one, have all the other pieces of software closed so you don't have any issues. So I'm going to close this and reopen it. You guys can see how messy my desktop is now. Burp. All right. New feature, confirm. Move my clip up. See, now we know what we're doing. We got this down to a science now. Turn on my heart light. My countdown. Should have turned off the turntable first before I All right, so notice right here, this middle part has a big old hole in it. So I need to move the scanner closer. Aim it down a little bit right on that part. This will get us a little bit better view of it. Let's go ahead and see if it catches it. All right, let's move that back down. Oh, gotta pause it first. Let's pause this again. No, it's gonna lock up on me. It's got the spinning wheel of trouble. Why did it turn red? Because it was not able to realign with the original model that it was on. So it turned red, which means I may have to do that. Whew. Yeah, Rick, that's interesting about the Mattel thing. Send me a link so I can take and see what's going on about that. Yep, this is going to lock up. It's not going to continue on, so I may have to redo it from scratch. Geek Dad live video. Okay, I'll check that out. Why are you scanning these? That's a really good question. I got a video on a Grayskull floor. Check it out. Search for it. Um, Somebody sent me these parts that they made, and they're really cool. They work with Castle Grayskull. And the idea is we're going to scan them in and then remake them in 3D and create a printable object that we can then sell to people. So that's the plan. All right, let's shut this software down and reopen it. All right, let's try this again. That's looking pretty good. Oh, you can see right here it shifted on me. So that track no longer lines up from one side to the other. So we're gonna have to scan it again. No, this side's killing me, man. Trash. Restart. I'm gonna raise it up higher first to start with. This video might last for hours, you guys. All right. Scan 2. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Just missing that little bit right there in the corner. Whoop. Okay, this passer should get it, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little manual movement here so you can catch that edge on our own. I think it shifted too much. No. Yeah, we do have two mountain ridges there. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah. You guys are ridiculous. There we go. I can see all small little holes in it. That's what we have to fill in next, and that is this mesh right here. Burp. This is what makes all the crazy bumps. All right, so this is bad. This dark blue here means that it's uh, hollow. I'll have to fix that later. But not too bad. I think this might work. So let me go ahead and save this one. And we'll call it left side. And STL. Let's check it out in Blender and see how it looks. There it is. Left side. And again, they probably put it way out here in the middle of nowhere. So object, set origin, center of mass, and then set it for 0, 0, 0 for the location. So it puts it into the middle of the screen. So you can see what I was talking about at that hole. See how it didn't fill in? And with that big gaping hole, it won't print. So what I have to do now is I have to see if I can fill that hole. So 3D print, and we'll see what it does. Make manifold. Hey, it fixed the hole. Hooray. I got some weird little things going on here, as you can see. That roughness, that means there's something wrong, some kind of error in those areas. So I'll have to put in a different program to make sure all the things are orientated correctly. But at least we got something on here, so that's cool. A starting point. All right, well, thanks for hanging with me, guys. Did it freeze again? Oh, yeah, my battery's dying on my phone. All right, so there it is, the other piece. It's going to take some time to get these all set up to work to print, but so far it's a pretty good start. There's one side. Let's rotate this one so it's at least facing the right way. Oop. And there is the other side. Hooray. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll do some more videos as we go along on making this so you guys could enjoy watching me try to turn this into something that's going to be viable and printable. And yeah, it's coming together. Mattel Frozen. All right, you guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll have some cool videos later. Bye now.